Hi Heather, thanks so much for joining me on Zoom today as one of our ambassadors. So would you mind telling us a bit about yourself, a bit about your background?
Yes, my husband was taken ill quite suddenly, late 2013, spent 2 months in hospital and came out with a diagnosis of an atypical vascular dementia. And then his journey with dementia was very quick. He came home in April, and by the October 2014, he was deemed late stage dementia and went into a nursing home. So as a family, we did a really a nought to 60 version of life with dementia. And in May 2018, he was diagnosed with bowel cancer as well. And he actually died in the home in October 2018 of bowel cancer. So that's my personal story. A bit about me. I've got 4 daughters as well and a sister, a hugely supportive family. And my dad also has Alzheimer's. He was diagnosed in about 2015 with Alzheimer's.
You've been doing a lot of work in your community,
yeah,
and a lot of volunteering, not just for us. Can you tell us a bit about what you do?
I worked for a charity for 20 years, and within that is a small national charity, and we relied heavily on support volunteers around the country to provide peer support to families. So I already was very aware of the importance of peer support, that there's nothing like someone that's going through the same journey as you to actually give support. Yeah, I could see that there was a need for Dementia Cafe, really, that all these people that were saying they were coping needed to be able to come together to share their journeys, to gain support from each other just over a cup of tea. What drove me to do it was because some of the things I had to do for Dave, I found a real struggle. I found there were times when I was really battling against the system to get him the support and the help he needed. And the other reason that I do it is Dave's journey was so quick. He was a volunteer in the community, and so I couldn't do much to support Dave. But by helping other people with dementia, I feel that in a way I'm using what happened to Dave in a really positive way. And I think that if he is able to look down on us and can see, he'd really, find comfort in that. And I find comfort in that because although I couldn't help Dave, my experience of my journey with Dave has enabled me to help other people.
You certainly do, and you've been helping us, and you agreed to become an ambassador for us, which we're really grateful for. You've done some great stuff for us. Can you tell me what made you decide to become an ambassador for Dementia Carers Count?
One of my friends sent me an email with the link to your charity and said, oh, I think this would be a really useful charity for us to get involved with. So I clicked on the link and then spent the next half an hour going around your website thinking, oh, I really wish I'd known about this. If I'd had Dementia Carers Count when I was going through Dave's journey and had the opportunity to learn before I needed to know, because I very much believe that with dementia, you often don't know what you need to know until you need to know it. So to be able to go on a course and actually be prepared, I just thought you're such a wonderful organisation, to have these courses to go on. And because I know the importance of the peer support, it's actually sitting in a room with other people that as soon as you sit down around the table, everyone knows what you're feeling, what you're coping with, and it's okay.
I was wondering if you could give us some examples of something that an ambassador does in their role for Dementia Carers Count.
Well, the first thing I did was got you to send me a great big envelope full of leaflets of all sorts, and then very quickly in the first week within my Dementia Cafe and some of the health professionals I work with, I distributed all the leaflets and put posters up in the village as well. I used my laminated a few of them and put them up. So that's a really easy way for someone to help. And they're actually a really great way of making contact with other people in your community.
Thank you. And obviously you've actually done a lot more and even some quite exciting things, such as, well, you were interviewed by a big magazine and you managed to get a mention in there. So there's lots that an ambassador can be doing. So very varied, from as little or as much as people are comfortable with, really.
Yeah. I think it's about always having that in the back of your head, because you never know when you're going to get an opportunity. If you get into conversation with somebody, if you've got a leaflet in your bag, it's so easy to say, here's the information, because if you say, oh, go and, put Dementia Carers Count into your search engine, by the time people get home, they'll have forgotten it. But if they've got a leaflet, and a leaflet doesn't take up much room to put in your bag or fold in your top pocket, really. So there's another really easy way of supporting a charity that doesn't take any time, any money, or any stress.
What do you enjoy about being an ambassador for us?
It opens doors for you. Being an ambassador, volunteering in general, gives you the opportunity to meet new people, to learn new skills, to make friends. And so it widens your network, if you like, and is another aspect to your life. I know that there's quite a lot of research now that says that volunteering is really good for you. One of my closest friends now, I only met because my husband had dementia, and I'm volunteering. So yes, be an ambassador.
Thank you so much for your time today. It's been really insightful, and it's lovely to chat to you as always. Thanks very much. So bye, Heather. Speak soon. Bye. Yeah. We couldn't do what we do as a charity without the support and the volunteering work of our ambassadors. And we know that becoming an ambassador can be very rewarding, and you can meet other people, and it gives you opportunities you might not have had before. And becoming an ambassador means giving as little or as much as you feel comfortable with. So you might just hand out some flyers for us, or you might share some posts on social media, or you might even volunteer at an event and support us at an event, or even agree to appear in the media for us. So if you'd like to become an ambassador, please don't hesitate to get in touch. You can complete a form online. I'll send you everything you need. And if you have any further questions, just get in touch with me. Thank you very much.